What if I told you that there was a way for you to achieve lots of health benefits, strength benefits, training benefits, weight loss benefits, and you could actually eat whatever the hell you want? Was wäre, wenn es wirklich funktioniert? Okay, well, as I promised on TikTok a few days ago, I am going to be using TikTok a little bit more to promote my podcasts. I also told you that I'm going to be putting together both of my shows into one. So Life is Feeling Counting the Ways is coming back to the English Coach podcast, Living the Language. And I'm very happy to invite you to check it out. That's what this is all about today. Now, this is also about the launch of Season 8. And Season 8 starts with episode 90. And on that episode, I'm going to be talking about those things I just mentioned to you. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story about where all of this comes from. Now, this other impulse, so to speak, to start again with all of this and also to try with TikTok, it happened when I was talking to a young lady. I met her just by chance a few nights ago, and she told me that she's into film. I'm not at liberty to say her name, but if you're watching, nice young lady, then this is partially due to you, this whole format. Anyway, I told her, give her an idea of what it is I want to do with my podcast, the new format that I'll be taking, the new tools I'll be using, like TikTok. And I gave her an idea of what the upcoming episode 90 was all about. And of course, I'm going to be launching season 8 and so on. And I went into some of the topics that I wanted to discuss with her. Now, it has mostly to do with health and things that have worked for me over the past year and a half, going on 2 years. And also, fact is, sometimes I go to the gym, I do a little bit of training, I don't really want to get too big, but I try to stay fit, keep my back strong. And as I get older, that's more and more important, muscle mass. And I've had the benefit of actually working with world-class bodybuilders in Jamaica and coincidentally also here in Germany for a short time. Now, I say all of that to say this. I kind of know what I'm doing. Yeah, I've been doing it for a while. It's about 20 years, actually, on and off. I've been doing strength training. And now I'm combining that with other things that I've learned over the years. I want to share that with you. And that is what episode 90 is all about, as well as a whole series of episodes that I've put together and you will have links to if you feel like you want to go there. Now, you can always visit my website if you're interested. It's at www.iantonio.com or .media. It's up to you. If you want to go to the English Coach Podcast directly through Spotify, you can go to englishcoachpodcast.de, and that will take you directly to the podcast, and you can subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Now, coming back to that young lady and how I kind of framed the conversation with her that caused her to inspire me kind of to start again. I spoke to her about these things: health, beauty, wellness, weight loss. And at the end of this conversation, she said to me that she was surprised because most of the times when people talk about these things, I don't know, whatever health trend that they want to talk about or share on, it's usually a very egotistical conversation where it's a lot about me, and what you should do if you want to be like me. And that's not what this is about. So she was surprised, whereas she said it was not egotistical at all. And she's looking forward to hearing this episode, because it's an audio, traditional RSS audio podcast. Now, what are some of the things we talk about? Well, we go into this whole idea of health and the framework that she liked. Yes, the arrangement of conversation that she liked was having to do with the fact that we spoke about political aspects, we spoke about societal aspects, things having to do with consumption, overconsumption, the fact that you don't have to punish yourself, you can actually eat whatever it is you want, and also the fact that this is actually something that stands to or promises to benefit you. It has benefited me. You benefit from it, and it doesn't cost you a thing. And better yet, it's tax-free. Again, you benefit from something, you can do it, you get all these wonderful things from this practice, this way of doing things, which is sustainable, it's doable, and it's tax-free. So, on a more playful point of view, or from a more playful place, that's something that might be interesting to some of you, right? It touches also on, as I said, the political aspect of consumption, overconsumption, and all of that, right? So that's why I feel so strongly about it. Now, I'm doing this on TikTok. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I want your response. I'm using this channel to reach more people. TikTok has wonderful reach. And, again, this has to do with my traditional audio RSS podcast format. So what I want you to do really is to subscribe to my show, right? This is promoting my show. The name is the English Coach Podcast again. And the name kind of suggests that it has to do with English. Yes, it does. But it's not a place for English lessons. I don't do that there. If you're interested in English lessons, you can follow the links on the website, iantonio.com, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. But this is about promoting the podcast, right? Now, on the English Coach Podcast, we converse with ideas. It's all about inviting people who have also gotten to the stage where they are free enough to use the English language with such confidence and sovereignty that they're willing to take the stage and share a little bit of their life's experiences with you. So it also has this exemplary function for my learners of English. And it's very interesting. It's fantastic. We also take all sorts of professionals from different fields, from arts, from sciences, from engineering, from everywhere. There's some authors there. There are some musicians, different kinds of, professions, who share their ideas. And that's what makes it interesting because, as I say, living the language, that's what it's about, right? So I just want to keep it short. That's what it's about. Remember, I'm honestly promoting my audio podcast, and I want you to subscribe, englishcoachpodcast.de, directly to Spotify, or you can go to my website and see the whole collection of my artistic works at iantonio.com. So, as I always say, with a small win is always a good way to begin. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and bye for now.